Hi, and welcome to Missed It by How Much. This is the channel that tests sports hypotheses by using computer game engines. We're using the Action PC baseball game to simulate the 1990 season in the Major Leagues, in Major League Baseball, and we're playing as the manager of Los Angeles Dodgers, attempting to win the National League West without Alfredo Griffin as our shortstop. We're currently in the middle of a three-game set in Pittsburgh against the National League East leaders, the Pittsburgh Pirates. We lost the first game 4-2. Good pitching performance by Bob Walk. Two-run home run by Barry Bonds off of Tim Belcher, and a solo shot by Sid Bream was most of the scoring in that game. Dodgers just could not muster enough offense. We're 53-37. 1.5 up on, well, depending on this game. We could be 1.5 up on San Francisco. And we played the first 2.5 innings almost. And the Pirates scored 2 runs in the bottom of the first. There you see how they did it. Bonds with a sacrifice fly and Bream with the single. The Dodgers have just now hit a 3-run home run. That's the big punch in their offense to get a 3-2 lead. This is a big game because the third and final game of the set will be against Doug Drabek. Although the Dodgers may throw Ramon Martinez, we have a 3-game set at home against San Francisco right after this series. So still making the decision on that. Kind of depends on how today goes. The wind is blowing out at 7 miles an hour, and it's a robust 84 degrees. So we've already seen Sosa just hit his 13th home run. I think that matches his total for the real season. Passes. He only had 12 home runs. So, one of the unsung heroes for the Dodgers in this quest to win the division has just hit a 3-run home run. That occurred after 2 outs. Murray lined a single, and Daniels also had a single. And Sosa just hit a 337-foot home run. And we're going to take over. We have Fernando Valenzuela pitching. I thought that would be kind of a halt on Van Slyke and maybe lower Bonds a little bit. Although LaVarrier at catcher has already had a hit, and Bell has 2 infield singles. Bonilla, we'll see. Bream, surprisingly, I always thought he was really good against right-handers only, but his stats don't show that, as he's right on the money with the same OPS, depending either side, left or right, so it doesn't really matter. So we're going to go with Fernando as long as we can. We still have a full bullpen, pretty much, including Mike Hartley to go to, although Hartley has not done well on this road trip. All right, here we go. 2 outs, top of the third. Gibson not playing today. Brooks beat him in stats. We'll see after this game if that stays true. Joined in progress. Here we go. 2 outs, top of the third. 3-2 now, Dodgers. Reed's pitch to Brooks, who hit 2 home runs off of him in a game in Los Angeles. Will not get one this time. Bonilla backing up, and he takes it. We're through 2.5. The 3-run home run gets the Dodgers ahead 3-2. Have to be very careful with Valenzuela here. I'd almost have to turn this box off and not look at the numbers because they're not going to look pretty. Pitch to Bonds, and he might have just tied the game. Coming down, Brooks has got it. Here's Van Slyke. If there is a weakness to his game, I do believe it's against left-handers. Yeah. You look at that. Although these are not horrible numbers. See how Valenzuela does against him. Of course, there's a base hit. That might be 2. Nope. Holds him to a single. 1 out. Here's Bonilla. He could take the lead. Keeping an eye on Valenzuela here. Pitch to Bonilla. He hits one deep. The center looks like it's playable for Javier. He's backing up and one-hands it. Van Slyke retreats. Is he going to try to tag on Javier's horrible arm? He does not. Bream is up. He's 1 for 1 with an RBI. Van Slyke at 73%. We're going to try to pick him off here. He's back. It's 50-50. I don't think they're going to run on that. We'll see. Pitch to Bream is a liner to Murray. And we're through 3. A third of the way through is 3-2 Dodgers. Javier against Reed to lead off the 4th, and he gets a base hit in the right field gap. Let's see if he tries for 2 on Bonilla's arm. He does. And he makes it. That is his first double of the year. That's hard to believe. I'm going to go stat check that right now. It's true. Wow, he has 6 triples, but only that's his first double. I guess that's why he has 6 triples. All right, a runner in scoring position. Nobody out for Sharperson. We'll go back and turn the box back on. Those are good numbers. We'll let him hit here. Javier, 55% chance for a steal, but he's not going to. He's going to steal third on this single. And Sharperson stretches it for a double, his 16th double of the season. 15 more for Javier to catch him. And the Dodgers lead 4-2, and this is the kind of offense you need to win this game. These guys in the middle and lower part of the lineup going to need to get hits. Here's Harris. Those are not good numbers. Can he bunt? Nope. We could try hit and run. There's no point. Let him swing against Reed. And he gets a base hit to left. Bonds picks it up. I don't know if we're going to try that. Nope. We're not even going to get a chance. First and third, nobody out. Valenzuela can hit. So there's no loss there. Let's see if Vizcaino can just get Sharperson in with a fly ball here. First pickoff at Harris. He's back barely, it says. 43%, not going anywhere. Pitch to Vizcaino. There's a base hit, another hit. That's, I believe, 4 in a row off Reed. There's still nobody out. The Dodgers lead 5-2, and yeah, that's it for Reed. He gave up 11 hits in the last game against the Dodgers. Although the Dodgers just barely won that game. So Bob Kipper comes in. He's got a 3.45 ERA. He's 2-1 with 2 saves. 20 hits and 31 in the third innings. That's very good. But 12 walks and only 20 Ks. And they're up for the bunt. I'm going to tell you right now, Venezuela's not going to bunt. The guy's hitting .414 on the season. So let's see if he can get a good big hit here. Pitch. He hits one on the ground. That could be 2. Leaned over to Bell for 1. But Valenzuela beats it out. Nice job. So there's only 1 out. Murray's up. He should be able to make contact against the left-handed Kipper. Get another run home, make it 6-2. That would be nice. Here's the pitch. He pops it up. Well, he made contact, but not deep enough to get a run home. Bell's under it. Infield fly rolls in. Effect, 2 out. So it's up to Daniels if we're going to extend the lead from 5-2. 5 is nice, and that's what we go for in every game here. We try to score 5 runs, but I feel like we're going to need more than that. First and third, 2 out. Here's Daniels. So Kipper comes in and he restores order. A ground ball to King. Ooh, it's going to be close. He's out. That gave me some hope there. So Kipper comes in and holds the Dodgers. Good job by him. Only 2 runs, although they had 4 straight hits. 5-2 Dodgers. We still have a long way to go in this game. 18 out. Facing King, who does hit lefties well and does have power. Fernando I'm not going to say what I was going to say, but it involved home run. Pitch to King. There's a ground ball to Harris. Got it over to Murray. 1 out. 17. 17 outs to go. Here's Lean. Pitch. There's a fly ball to Javier. He should have a beat on it. Coasting. And he makes the catch. 2 down. facing the pitcher, I'm wondering if they're going to hit for him. He does have 75 pitches in the arsenal. We'll be more than happy to take this out. And we're going to get it. Vizcaino over to Murray. So they expect Kipper to pitch a good amount of the game. We're through 4 innings. It's 5-2 Dodgers. All right. Scioscia leading off the 5th. He hits one deep. Carrying. Does it have enough? It's going to be close. Bonds at the wall makes the catch. Gave it a ride. 1 out. For Brooks. He hits a ground ball to Lean. They should get him easily. 2 down. For Javier, who can't hit lefties. And so here's my conundrum. I can bring in Gibson, but I always like having Javier in the outfield on defense. So I'm just going to eat the out bat right here. Leave him in. He cannot hit left-handers. Lean makes a great play to get him. We're through 4.5. 5-2. All right. Fernando facing the lineup for a 3rd time. Bell he has not gotten yet. 2 infield singles, I believe. Yep. So got to keep an eye on him still. He's pitching well, though. He gets his 3rd hit. There's a single up the middle. This one didn't stay in the infield. Bell with 3 hits in this game against Valenzuela. There's Lavalier, who, if you watch previous videos and mistakenly called Lavalier, I apologize to Mike and his family. All right, still nobody out here. Got a close attention. Bonds and Slight Bonilla come up. Pitch. And there's a liner. That's a base hit, too. And that's probably going to be it. If we're going to lose this game, we're going to lose this game. Not by Valenzuela. So we're going to take a chance here. And we're going to go with Hartley. So to stem the tide, they had Kipper come in and stem their situation. The Dodgers need to do it here. They got Bonds, Van Slyke, Bonilla, and Breen. See if Mike can stop the hemorrhaging here. Get him out. And he cannot. Base hit to right. Brooks picks it up. And Lavalier moves to 3rd. And still nobody out there coming with their own little rally here. Excuse me, Hartley against Van Slyke. First we're going to throw over and see if we can get Bonds a little bit lower. I doubt they'd raise that. We're going to pitch. Here we go. Oh boy. Hit deep. Brooks under it. Makes the catch. Lavalier will score. Nope. He will not score. Wow. Okay. A break there. It's still 5-3. Bonds at 83%. We're going to have to throw over there. Hope he doesn't throw it away. 64%. I don't think he'd run here with Bonilla up. Here we go. Struck him out. Nice job by Mike. 2 down. That was a big strikeout. Lavalier is still over there at 3rd. And Sid Breen to get out of this jam. Can he do it? Hartley. Whew, comes in against this tough 1 out, 1 pitch away from getting out of this. Let's see if he can do it. First Bonds at 68%. We're going to throw over again. Well, I don't think he's going to run. Not with 2 outs. Breen walks. That might be a good call, though. That brings up King, who doesn't hit right-handers well. Although the bases are loaded, and if he gets a hit here, we're tied. A double clears the bases, and we're trailing. Gotta trust Hartley. Fly ball. Right field. Carrying. Is it going to come down? Brooks is under it. He makes the catch, and we get out of the bases loaded jam. Nice job by Hartley. Gives up nothing. Wow. Well, he gives up a single to Bonds, but no run score after that jam with nobody out. Nice job by Mike Hartley. All right. 5-3. Still need 12 outs to win. Sharperson starts off against Kipper, and he walks. Make it first. For Harris, who does not hit lefties well. Not a great bunter either, though. So we're going to let him hit. First throw over. Sharperson's back. Pitch to Harris. Is hit in the air to Van Slyke. He should have that in short center field. 1 out. Sharperson scampers back. For Vizcaino, who has a hit and RBI. Facing Kipper. And he gets another base hit to right. Let's see if Sharperson tries Bonilla's arm. Nope, he does not. Not at 34% chance. So first and second, 1 out for Hartley, who does have some hits. He has 6 hits on the season and 38 at-bats. He has 6 RBI, too. The infield up in Murray, I just hope you don't hit into a double play here. But we're going to let him swing. Definitely. It's a fly ball to left. That should be playable for Bonds in short left field. He's got it. He makes the catch. Sharperson's going to have to hold. And he makes a great play, apparently, to make the catch. Let's see. It's sinking. Bonds comes in. The shallow fly ball. Got good range. He dives and makes the catch. All right, so it's up to Eddie. 1 for 3 with a run scored. Sharperson should score on a single. But Eddie does not hit lefties particularly well so far this season. Let's see what happens. Fly ball to right. Not up high enough. It's going to be playable for Bonilla. And he makes the catch. So the Dodgers strand 2. We're through 5.5. It's 5-3 Dodgers. Hartley's going to stay in there. Face the bottom of the lineup. Let's see what he can do here. Ground ball to Vizcaino. Across to Murray. That's 1 out. Facing Kipper. Are they going to leave him in? Nope. Wally Backman comes in. And he is good against right-handers. I could go to a lefty here. That seems way too early to do that. Bell on deck, who I'm not that afraid of. So even if Backman reaches, I think he can get the next 2 guys out. See. It doesn't matter. Backman strikes out. 2 out for Bell. Hartley delivers. Are they going to finally get him? Well, no, they're not. It's going to be close. And they get him finally. Vizcaino makes a great play to throw him out. He almost got his 3rd infield single of the game. All right, we're through 6. 2/3 of the game is finished. The Dodgers lead 5-3. Need 9 outs for a win. Daniels leads off against Stan Belinda. Stan has an ERA of 4.25, underperforming. 2-0. 1 save, 35 hits in 36 innings. 24 walks is very high. Only 29 strikeouts. So not his best year by far. Definitely not even up to the real season. Thus far through the season, he has not performed as well as he should. Daniels leads off here in the top of the 7th. Dodgers still need some runs, and Daniels walks. Boy, Bob Kipper came in and did a great job to keep it close. We'll see now in the final third who if the Dodgers hold on or if the Pirates come back and win it. Daniels, 21%, not going anywhere. Here's Scioscia. He pops it up. It's drifting into foul territory. Bell will get it in foul territory. Makes the catch. 2 down. Or excuse me, 1 out for Brooks. Hubie has not had a good game thus far. 0 for 3. Daniels with a 67% chance of stealing. We're still not going to take the bait. Brooks hits a ground ball to Bream. Let's see if they get 2 out of this. Over to Bell. Nope, that's it. So Daniels is erased. Now there are 2 outs for Javier, who's still in the game. We left him in there, and now he gets to face a right-hander. He's 1 for 3. Brooks anchored to first, and Javier singles. The left center, Brooks will get the second and hold, I assume. Oh, yeah. He will stay at second. So we have runners at first and second again, this time with 2 out for Sharperson, who's 1 for 2. I believe he's reached on a walk as well. So let's see what the Dodgers can do here against Belinda. Good numbers. See if Sharperson, a single should score Brooks. And it looks like that is a single. Into left field, there's 2 guys with good arms. Well, 1 guy with a great arm and Van Slyke with a mediocre. Let's see if it's Van Slyke who picks it up. It is, and Brooks scores. And the Dodgers extend their lead to 6-3. Big clutch hit there for Sharperson, his second RBI of the game. Javier moves to second for Harris, who's now in the game against our right-hander, which is what he hits better. The numbers don't reflect that, but we'll see what happens. Pitch by Belinda, and he strikes him out. We're through 6.5. The Dodgers get another run and lead 6-3. Hartley at 32 pitches. Going to face the big boys here after LaValliere. Second time. Let's see what happens. This is a big inning for him, but pitched better thus far. Now LaValliere with his third hit of the game on a base hit to right, and that's not what you want to see. Those are guys on base for the big boys. Bonds, Van Slyke, Bonilla, and Bream up next. And with a 3-run lead, we're going to leave him in at least another batter. We got to get 9 outs. Pitch to Bonds. Popped up. Harris and Brooks. Harris drifting into foul territory. Makes the catch. 1 out, 8 outs to go. Here's Van Slyke. We're going to let him face him. And he gets a base hit, and that looks like extra bases. Brooks moving away from the ball is not what we want to see. See if LaValliere can score on the play. He will. Van Slyke going for a triple. And he will be in there easily, probably standing up. Yep. And it's 6-4 with Bonilla and Bream up next. Okay. I can give up 1 more run. I can't give up 2. Bonilla 0 for 3 in the game. Hits lefties better, so we're leaving him in. This might be Hartley's last batter. See what he can do. Ground ball to Murray. We'll let Van Slyke score to get the out. Two out. Nobody on for Bream. Bream's pretty much equal, so we're going to see if Hartley can get this last out. It's a ground ball to Harris. Over to first. Bream makes it close, but they get him. So the Pirates strike and get 2 in the bottom of the 7th, but the Dodgers, with that insurance run in the top of the 7th, still lead 6-5. Got to get 6 more outs. And that means you're going to see Bonds at least 1 more time. Well, you're going to see Bonds. You hopefully won't see Van Slyke or Bonilla. You're going to have to get everybody else. All right, this is why it's tough to manage on the road. Sure could use another run. Vizcaino facing Patterson. To lead off the 8th. 2 for 3, but this is a pop-up. It should be easily handled by Bell. And he's got it. 1 out. He can hit for Hartley here. We do have Kirk Gibson. I don't know if I trust anybody more than Hartley here. 70 pitches. He's given me 50. Right? He's not going to be able to finish this game. 48. I'm gonna leave him in. Well, what is his stat line thus far in this game? Oh, they're just giving me the hitting stat. Fortunately, I can't find his stats yet. Let's see. Look at the box score, so it'll show it to me. Three innings, 3 hits, 2 earned runs, a walk, and 2 Ks. That's not great. And I think we should have enough mixing and matching to get the rest of the game. Therefore, we are going to hit for him. I think he's done enough. And Kirk Gibson will get a chance, and he'll probably stay in the game. All right, here we go. And he strikes out. Could have done that with Hartley. All right, here's Eddie Murray with 2 outs against Patterson, and he hits one to center field. Looks playable for Vince Lake. So nothing across the Dodgers, still with a 1-run lead, but precariously hanging on. Who do I want to get out of here? Not Daniels. Brooks? I don't think so. I think I'm just going to leave Gibson. I was going to keep him in the game, but that's fine. All right, we're going to have to mix and match here. We need a right-hander. First up, we got both lefties available. Who can get me out here? Wetland, Holmes, Cruz. We got 2 right-handers in a row. We cannot play around here, though. Give up a hit, you're probably done. I have 2 left-handers on the bench, Candelosi and Reynolds. So Searage is definitely going to make an appearance. Can anybody get those 3 guys out? We're going to try Darren Holmes. All right. 1-run game. Very close. Here we go. There's a base hit right off the bat. And that tells me that's enough of Holmes. He's done. Angelosi, 55% chance. Is he got that? Wow, he's a 10. Okay, so Holmes is finished. Can bring in Cruz or Wetland. I'd like to go to Steerage, but it seems too soon. It might be hanging around to the end. Lean does much worse against the left-hander. Walsh had. Just like to see Walsh, please, before I select him. Can you hold people on? Probably got a 1 hold. It's a 5. All right, that's what we're gonna do. Here we go. Candelosi down to 33% chance. Okay, can you get leaned out for me here, Dave? Oh boy, and I think we're tied. If the Dodgers are going to win this game, they're going to have to score another run, and now lean for 3, and he's in there. Well, I made the wrong call there. We're tied, and the go-ahead run is at 3rd for Patterson, the pitcher. Wow. Walsh did not come in and do what I wanted him to do there. Well, we're going to let Walsh pitch to Patterson. And here comes Gayritas, who can hit lefties really well. I know that. But this game could be lost right here. Cannot hit a right-hander to save his life. But he doesn't even need to get a hit here. He just needs to make a productive out. So, I'm going to flip him over. I hate doing this. I hate using this many pitchers. Perhaps I made the mistake. I should have left Hartley in a little bit longer. Who can get me a strikeout? Wetland walks a lot of players. I don't think we're going to win this game now, so we're going to go to Wetland, let him pitch. Going to bring the infield in. And pray for a miracle here. And he strikes out Ritas. Okay. Well, here's Bell, who's had 3 hits today. We could walk him. Try to set up a double play. He's not good against right-handers, but all he needs to do is hit a ground ball or a fly ball, and he's probably got it. Playing the infield in again. Here we go. The ground ball to Harris. Over to Murray. And we get the second out. Okay. We can go back to normal depth now. Still tied. Got to get LaValliere, though. He's had 3 hits today. And he's much worse against a right-hander. So here we go. Wetland, you just need to get 1 out here. Can you do it? He's already gotten 2. And he walks LaValliere. To face Bonds. Oh. Ah, Barry. 1 for 3 with 2 RBI. I mean, there's no good answer here. But, I mean, I got to take a shot. I hate wasting a pitcher here. But Ray Searage is coming in to try to get out of this against Bonds. Here we go. This is it. Could be it. And he walks Bonds. And they're loaded for Van Slyke. Would they dare hit for Van Slyke? I don't think so. All right. Hold your breath. Another bases loaded situation. A base hit that probably win this game. Can Searage get him? Don't walk him. Oh, he just hit a grand slam. Wow. And dramatically, I wasted all of my good relief pitchers, and the Pirates blow this game wide open and now lead 10-6. Well, that was exciting if you were a Pittsburgh Pirates fan. It's his 10th home run, 350 feet. And Searage did not have it today. That's it. Let's see if he can get me out of the inning here. Bonilla hits one to Javier. That looks playable. A little too late. Tried all the maneuvering. I guess Mike Hartley should have stayed there. A 5-run ace. And that's it for the Dodgers. They should be going quietly here in the 9th. They should be ashamed of themselves, as I am as their manager. I did a terrible job managing that 8th inning. Whew. And the Dodgers on the verge of being swept by Pittsburgh and could go into a 3-game set against the Giants, only hanging on to first place by half a game. And there they just end the game. Ted Power comes in and finishes off the Dodgers, as they deserve to be finished off. And that was a bad job of managing by me in the 8th. I actually had a 1-run lead and end up losing by 4. We'll never know if Hartley could have made it through that section. I don't think he could have finished the game, but we'll never know. And the Pirates show why they're in first place. Let's look at the box score. I don't know why, but let's look at it. Boy, what a horrible 8th inning by me. Dodgers led 5-2, 5-3, 6-3, 6-5, and then that happened in the 8th. I mean, I don't think Hartley pitched great. 3 innings, 3 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, and 2 Ks. I don't know, but I'll say this: nobody here pitched good. Holmes didn't pitch well. Walsh didn't get an out. Wetland did pitch well, but then I had to flip him because we needed a lefty to come up. Steerage didn't get Bonds. Van Slyke just belted one. I mean, I guess in retrospect, Wetland did pitch well, but would you have chosen to leave Wetland in to face Barry Bonds? Maybe. I wouldn't. Van Slyke gets the MVP and he gets the game-winning RBI. That is true. All right, well, I thought that would be a good game to watch the end of, and I guess if you were a Pittsburgh Pirates fan, you enjoyed it. All right, and I've got to try to figure out a way to win this last game of the series against the Pirates with Ramon Martinez, hopefully against Doug Drabek, which will not be easy. You see Doug at the top of the ERA list. Not a whole lot to say there, just a terrible half inning. Had played pretty well up to that point, ran out of gas. And that's a Pittsburgh team that I'd have to look at what the record is. But we have not played well, and if we do face them, if we are fortunate enough to get into the playoffs, it won't be pretty, I don't think. Take a quick look. Pittsburgh's beaten us 7 out of 11. That could have made it 6-5. But and that's the first time they've scored a lot of runs off of us. The previous high was 4. Kept it pretty close, 36-31. And the sad part is the last game against them is tomorrow, and Doug Drabek, we face him again. So when it refreshes, I believe it has refreshed, the Dodgers lead San Francisco by 2.5. I hope that's right. I hope we're leading by 2.5. Either way, when we go into this series against San Francisco at home, we need to win. And if we throw Ramon, we won't have him for the next game. Anyhow, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Dodgers have a lot of work ahead of them, still somehow hanging into first place after that disaster of a game. It's only one game. We'll see you next time on Missed It by Helmet.